Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Somehow, some way, I have not done a Pixar Tiermaker. I'm surprised by that, to be honest. I'm surprised I haven't thought of it. Like, this is on the front page of Tiermaker, so that's how I thought of it. But like, I'm surprised I never thought of this. I like doing movie Tiermakers. I never thought of one of the most popular franchises ever. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna rank Pixar movies. Maybe I should do DreamWorks as well. Do they have a? Do they have one? I'll check, but I might do DreamWorks at some point if they do have it on here. So yeah, there's 22 Pixar movies. I checked on Google. There's 22. 23 with Soul, but that's not out yet, obviously. So yeah, let's rank these. Up. I enjoyed Up, but I didn't love it. I don't love it like other people do. I get the meaning behind it. I understand it. It is quite an emotional story. Most of these are emotional stories. Like, Pixar know how to do emotion. They know how to tear at your heartstrings. Pull at your heartstrings. That's the right term. But I wasn't a huge fan. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I just thought, it's okay. Toy Story. Now, Pixar and Toy Story is an amazing combination. Whenever they come together to make Toy Story, they just knock it out of the park. So, yeah, this is a no-brainer for me. Where's the third one? There it is. In my opinion, they're all great. You know, actually, I might move the fourth one down a bit. It is great. I think the second one's the best one, but they're all so damn good. See, the third one had the best ending, I think. That was really emotional. The fourth one, I wasn't looking forward to, but when they came out of it, it was actually really good. And it was a great, like, in a way, epilogue to the trilogy in a way. And it was not about Andy's story, it's about Woody's story. I'll keep him in S. I'll keep him in S. Monsters University. I enjoyed it. I was looking forward to this a lot because I love Monsters Inc. I loved Monsters Inc. So I was looking forward to this quite a bit. It wasn't as good. It was a prequel, obviously. I kind of wanted a sequel, but it's not even because of that. I just think it was just fine. It was just okay. So yeah, that's that. Monsters Inc. though is an A for me. That was a great movie. One of the best Pixar movies. Wait a second. The Good Dinosaur's a Pixar movie? I didn't know that, but I don't think I've seen it. I might have seen it, but I don't think I have. So put that there. I haven't seen Ratatouille. Very surprising, I know, but I haven't seen Ratatouille. That's actually mad. I haven't seen Ratatouille. I've seen the trailer. This Is Me. I've seen a few clips here and there. I think the chefs are French, right? I don't know anything. I don't know much about this movie. I just know he's a chef. Is he even a chef? I don't even know. I haven't seen Ratatouille though. That's even surprises me, to be honest. I haven't seen A Bug's Life. There's another one I haven't seen, another popular one. I haven't seen Inside Out, or Coco, or Brave. I've seen all of these, but I haven't seen these. I haven't seen Ratatouille, A Bug's Life, Inside Out, Coco, or Brave. I'm surprising myself somehow. I need to see. I'm gonna see these. I'm gonna see these two at least before I see Soul, because like Soul in a way has similarities to these two, as I've heard. I do want to see this as well. The rest, I don't know. I might have seen A Bug's Life actually. They look familiar. Maybe I saw it when I was a kid. I don't know. When did it come out? Now I don't remember seeing it. If I remembered to, I recognize this guy, but it might have just been from a trailer. I don't know. Let's move on to these. Cars. The first Cars movie for me is one of the best Pixar movies. I stand by that. Probably an unpopular opinion because a lot of people don't even like the Cars movies generally. People prefer obviously the better ones, but I love the first Cars movie. I think it's great. The only issue is with this whole trilogy is that you never see him win the Piston Cup on screen. Like, you know how annoying that is? A trilogy of movies about a race car, and you don't see him win the cup. You just hear that he won the cup. Literally, they mention that he won multiple cups. Why didn't we see it then? Let's stop ranting, alright? But still, the first one I think was great, so I'm going to put it up there. Honestly, I think it's that good. The second one and the third one, not so much. The second one, I'll give credit to for being different. They went a different route compared to the other two. I respect that, but doesn't make it a good movie. Second one is there. Third one was in a way like the first one, slightly different, but it was a lot like the first one. Like in a way, it wasn't like the whole movie. The whole movie, cars were preparing for a race that they wanted to win, or a cup that they wanted to win. And in the end, the message was it wasn't always about winning or whatever. It was more than that. It was deeper than that. But like, I feel like the first one, the third one, kind of, you know, they went the wrong direction, I think, in some ways. But I still love the first one. Still love it. Oh, these two. Now, Finding Nemo, I think, was the better movie. But Finding Dory was more emotional. They were both emotional. Finding Nemo was a better movie, but Finding Dory, especially towards the end, that tore at my heartstrings a little bit. That was really deep. That was really sad. At least for about 5-10 minutes, that was really, really depressing towards the end. You know, these movies, they tend to get really depressing sometimes, especially for kids' movies. But that's what Pixar does. They do compelling stories most of the time, not all the time. Yeah, Finding Dory for me is a B. I'm going to judge it on how good the movie was, so it's a B. But if I was rating on how emotional it was, it'd be an S. But Finding Nemo for me is an A, above Monsters Inc. I think this was a fantastic movie. The Incredibles, the first one for me is an S. The second one is a B. I loved the first one, and we waited like 14 years for the second one, and it wasn't disappointing, but it wasn't amazing. It was just pretty good, and I did enjoy it, and I think it's worthy of a B. There were some dark scenes as well. There was a murder scene in this. You don't see the person dying, but you see the gunshot. I mean, you see the gun, you hear the gunshot. I'm just like, whoa, it's a kids movie, relax. But still, obviously it's like Pixar's take on superhero movies, and this one came out before the hype around superhero movies. This one came out during the hype of superhero movies, so interesting era for this one to come out, and I think it did well. I think it held up pretty well. But this one for me is the GOAT of The Incredibles, even though there's only been two. I'm hoping there's a third one though. I think there's a spin-off coming for the baby, I've heard. We need a spin-off for Frozen. That needs to happen, I think. Like, I know Hollywood does too many spin-offs and sequels, but we need a Frozen spin-off. That's a spin-off that actually needs to happen. So hopefully that happens. I want to see a Frozen spin-off and a third Incredibles movie. That's what I want. Hopefully they do that. Wall-E. When I first watched this, I did not like it at all, because there was no words in it. There's no words for like half the movie, and I found it really boring. But I was really young. Since then, I understand the message behind it and everything. It's a pretty nice movie. I still don't love it. Still think it's but I'll put it in C. But if I was a kid, then I'd put it like down here. I'd make an F category, to be honest. Onwards! This is the most recent one, and I watched it in cinemas just before there's some sort of vehicle outside, just before the lockdown, like a month before, whatever. It was one of the last movies I saw before the lockdown. Onward was a good movie. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't like amazingly special, but it was a good movie, had a good story, and it was interesting. It had messages about having faith and trusting people, and it gets emotional towards the end as well. So I like it. It's heartwarming. I'm going to put it in the B category. I thought it was fine. It's nowhere near being the GOAT, but I think it was fine. So I haven't seen A Good Dinosaur. Don't think I want to watch it, but I don't know. Haven't seen Ratatouille. I do want to watch it. Haven't seen The Bug's Life. Not sure if I've even seen it or not. I might have seen it. Haven't seen Inside Out or Coco. I definitely want to see these before I see Soul. Haven't seen Brave. Not sure if it's worth it, to be honest, but maybe you can let me know. In the D category are Cars 2 and 3. In C are Up, Monsters University, and Wall-E. These movies, I think, are okay. I probably wouldn't rewatch them, but I think they're fine for what they are. In B, I'd say Finding Dory, Incredibles 2 and Onward. I'd rewatch these. I think they're enjoyable. In A, I'd say Finding Nemo and Monsters Inc. Great movies for me. And in S, in my opinion, are the 4 Toy Story movies, because they're absolutely amazing. Pixar and Toy Story, it's elite. Let's actually order them though. Toy Story 2, best, then Toy Story, then 3 and 4. 4 is still great, but not as good as the other 3. Cars, I think, is amazing. And Incredibles, I'm going to move up. No, I'm going to move above Cars. So, there we go. That's my Pixar Tiermaker. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.